Sorry about that. Technical difficulties, man. Technical difficulties. I'm right back, though. I'm right back, man. Sorry about that for real, man. How everybody doing? Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all my subscribers, man. Shout out to all my viewers, all the support. You know, I keeps it real with all, but you know what I mean. I definitely appreciate the support, man, for real, from everybody. From everybody, man. I was in the middle of a story, man. I was in the middle of a story. I'm hoping the homie that I was talking to in the chat, man, homie from Florida, Mike Gonzalez. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll catch it. He'll catch it on the rebound too, as well. So I'm gonna get right back into the story, man. I'm gonna get right back into the story for real, man. The voice of the North, man. Um, Shout out to everybody, man. Like I said, man, them dudes that I've been interviewing lately, man. Shout out to all them dudes. Them dudes still winning. They doing the right thing, and I'm glad that I'm in a position to have a platform that can get them somewhere to showcase their music. I enjoy doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I enjoy doing that, man. I really do, man. Voice of the North, man. Right back, about to finish the story, man. Yeah, we right back. We right back at it, man. We right back at it. Had a little technical difficulties, man, but I was in the middle of telling this damn interesting damn story about my experience with a black super cop. That's where I was at with it. So I'm gonna see if I can get the homie back up in here that was tapping in, watching the live as I was doing it. But you know what I mean, nonetheless, man, like I'm gonna go ahead and spit this game and get on with this update. You know what I mean? Get on with this update like I was originally doing. So the rest of that story, you know what I mean? Like my lawyer hit me up and shit, asking me, telling me to come meet him and shit. And like I said, like I'm a little, you know what I mean? I'm a little old school and shit. Where I know I'm cool with some old heads and shit. So like I'm up on game and shit, and I know that when it comes to your lawyer and shit, when you gotta pay your lawyer and shit, and you got an open case or whatever, like, damn it, what the hell I do? Like, no news is good news. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely understanding that or whatever. So he hit me up and shit, yo, we need to meet today. And I get that. I'm like, man, what's going on? Like, we meeting, but what's up? Why you want to meet now? And this my lawyer showed me a damn indictment and shit. And this damn that damn lieutenant and that damn chief of police and shit. Same motherfuckers that pulled me over, they done got caught up in some shit. Some drugs. I know it was had something to do with some drugs and a motherfucking cop. This the crazy shit. A fucking cop sold a fucking gun to a felon. God, oh my. A cop sold a fucking gun to a felon, man. So they out here damn bothering me over this little bit of damn weed that I got and shit, and fucking with other people. They had been harassing people around the hood and shit, taking their shit, whatever. But the whole time, that's type of shit they were doing. So, needless to say, that damn case was up out of here. He told that motherfucker up. So, that's how that went and shit. So. That's all it was to that. So that's how that shit went, man. That was the one encounter I had with a damn crooked black cop. So that let me know that they existed even way back then and shit. And so that's why this shit right here don't surprise me and shit. So on with the update, man. On with the update, man. I was hoping I was gonna, catch the homie on the rebound. But shit, man, I can't be I can't be mad about that because he was rocking with me. And my shit went out, man. But we back, man. So I talked to the homie Rashad last night, man. He was definitely telling me, that everything that he been trying to do, man. Like, first of all, like he's seeing people leave that prison that he's at, and they getting, they going to the game program or whatever. So it's like he's seeing that light at the end of the tunnel or whatever. So that's one thing and shit that's super good because last time I talked to him, man, like he was basically on some shit, man, that he just like he burnt out, man. Like, he's just trying to get up out of there and shit. And like he had recently caught a little bogus charge and shit, but it wasn't nothing crazy like some unauthorized area and profanity and shit like that. Like no damn class A or B offense like that and shit. So but needless to say and shit, trouble is trouble, especially when you in prison like that. Like basically, for my viewers, make sure everybody got good understanding. Like a prison like that is like a whole segregation prison. You feel what I'm saying? Like that prison got made, that prison housed inmates like that. It's a whole segregation prison. So everybody in there, but at the same time, it's still people there that's running from people too. So it's a good hideout too. So, but the people that he around, he really ain't trying to be around them. So he was telling me that he was gonna damn like with that little charge that he got now, like they sent him to the hole for that. He just he gonna just then refuse to come back on the yard and shit. And see if they can leave him. But that was before he seen people, you know, make it to the program and shit. 'Cause it was people that the crazy thing is, like, he says people that put their name on the list after him that made it there. But I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, yeah, that's messed up. I don't think they should have went before you, but shit. But needless to say, man, like at least see them see some light at the end of the tunnel and shit. And recently, North Carolina just passed a law. Some law, I gotta do some research on it, man. Anybody watching, man, like especially some of my lawyer friends, man, like tap in, plug me in with the right link, man. Let me know, put me in the right direction, man. But from my understanding, man, North Carolina just passed some law recently this year about reconstructing sentences, whatever. Like, and anybody following the story, he's doing like he got 25 years, but it's two different sentences running consecutive instead of concurrent. It's a 12 to 16, and then it's a 10 to 12, but they running consecutive instead of concurrent. They should have been running concurrent or whatever. So, but with that law or whatever, like that's going to basically if everything is true with that law and it's passed, like he gonna immediately get out or whatever. So, but we're gonna tap back in, man. Peace and blessing to all.